Hello, my dear friends. Today I'm talking about part of fortune and houses in natal chart. The house in which the part of fortune is located offers additional information to understand more where fulfillment and success can be achieved. Each house represents different areas of life, and the placement of this part of fortune can indicate where to focus your efforts. Part of fortune in the first house. People who have this part of fortune in the first house of expression and self find it easy to succeed when they lean into their natural charisma, go-getter attitude, and fortune favors the brave nature. Anything they ask for, they get, but they need to know exactly what they want. More so if they also have Mercury in the first house, because Mercury in the first house is the joy of Mercury. These natives often find tremendous success in athletics, performance, arts, and modeling. A person with this part of fortune in the first house is one who was born at or just after a new moon, and as such carries the characteristics of a new moon personality. The person has a strongly individual way of meeting life situations, and if this person places himself and his unique achievements out where they will be seen, they should have great success and happiness. This person wants to stand out on its own way, so they has the charm and human magnetism of the sign on the ascendant. Part of fortune in the second house. People who have their part of fortune in this house of personal value and material positions are often the wealthiest people on the planet. They are astute investors and intuitively know how to multiply their wealth. The easiest path to success for such natives is to have a solid sense of personal value, never accept less than what they deserve, and trust their natural instincts about people, places, and things. Career in real estate development or management or anything that deals with high value items like in banking and jewelry is great for those who have part of fortune in the second house. So a person with this part of fortune in the second house has the drive, the patience, and the endurance and willingness to use their personal assets, talents, abilities, and efforts to strive for financial success. These people feel happy when they draw money, positions, collections to themselves, and they should not feel guilty about doing so. Part of fortune in the third house, the house of communication and intelligence, and these people are often the smartest people you will meet. But they succeed better when they have partners or a community backing them. These natives often have a great relationship with their siblings and can even start a family business with them. If you have your part of fortune in the third house, the easiest way to succeed for you is to tap into your network and expand it so opportunities flow easily your way. Good people skills make such an endeavor even more fruitful. So this placement make people to have a need to communicate and need to relate to their surroundings, community and family. These people have the ability to fill both of these needs. Often we can find this placement in the charts of teachers, writers, speakers, newspaper reporters, and others who express themselves well with words. They are the happiest when they can convey their ideas and feelings to others. Part of fortune in the fourth house. People that have part of fortune in the fourth house of family and home are blessed in terms of a solid and supportive family. Even if they were orphaned, they somehow, some way find family wherever they go. People love to take this native under their wing. Since the fourth house also represents mother, If you have your part of fortune here, your mother might be very prominent in your community or even extremely wealthy. People with this placement love to fall in love and build a solid family more than anything else in the world. Often this brings fortune to them through their children, who absolutely love them for how supportive they were when the kids were growing up. Though the people with this placement need a sense of home, roots, security, and stability to be totally happy. This does not mean that they need a house to call the home. The home can be an ideal, a person, an atmosphere that these people can feel is a solid and something that they rely on. They can then go on to find fulfillment in a 10th house professional identification. These people are usually very patriotic with strong feelings for home, homeland, and parents. The part of fortune here usually means that the person will be wealthy in the last third of his life. Part of fortune in the 5th house. People who have their part of fortune here of creativity are often the most energetic people on the planet. More so if they also have Sun, Ascendant, and Moon in a fire sign. They are naturally jolly and artistic and find success in life when they lean into their tremendous powers of creativity and natural expression. These natives are powerhouses when they believe in themselves. Since the 5th house is also the house of children, if they have children, fortune will flow to you through your children, especially the youngest or the one who looks exactly like you. The person with part of fortune in this house has creative and emotional energies overflowing. He needs to express this and find great satisfaction in creative or artistic activity. People are attracted to adventurous enterprises. These people have strong abilities in creative fields of art, drama, theater, music, literature, and invention. And also they are very good teachers. Part of fortune in the 6th house. People who have this placement of part of fortune, house of work, health, and wellness, draw fortune to themselves when they treat their body like a temple and eat clean. They also find it easy to climb through the ranks in their workplace and are rewarded for being an excellent part of the workforce. But since this is the house of service, having this part of fortune here means these people will always have a superior to answer to, even if they are becoming the CEO of a company. So people with this placement are born before to a full moon. And these people are interested in self-improvement and self-discipline so that they can function with such efficiency. They don't have to pay attention to the daily details of life. Their mind is on bigger things. The people seek the injustices in life so that they may serve to improve other people's lives. They can serve people who are confined to hospitals or prison, or fight for animals' rights, or lead a group of workers in a labor union. Don't forget, this is a Virgo house. These natives can be successful doctors, nurses, soldiers, or sailors. Part of fortune in the 7th house is the 7th house of partnerships and justice succeed in life when they work well with others. They are blessed with an innate charm and good looks. Sometimes they even defy established beauty standards and can change it to an image of them once they rise to the top. Successful career paths for a 7th house part of fortune native are in law and justice and starting a business with a partner or co-founder. These natives often have wealthy spouses. So this placement of part of fortune shows that the natives are born soon after a full moon. They are idealistic people and wants to see only the best in everything, in every person, in every situation, even in every problem. Yeah, this is true. When it's coming a problem, an opportunity is coming. These people are looking for quality in all their relationships. People like to know their purpose in life. Their personality shines through their relationships and partnerships, especially partnerships with wealthy people. Part of fortune in the eighth house, the house of inheritance and power. These people become successful because of other people they are related to, whether they are blood related, I mean family, or through marriage, spouse, family, the family of the spouse. They can find tremendous success when they lean into their sexuality and sensual side, especially if they are in career that tap into this, whether it's acting, dancing, or something else. Sometimes an eighth house part of fortune simply reveals that one was born into a wealthy household with no shortage of funds and opportunities in life. People with this placement are like a walking testimonial to eighth house matters if they use this placement correctly. They are interested in everything it's occult, have good powers of regeneration and rejuvenation, and can be an expert in investigations, research, detective work. They can keep a secret so well that they is like an international diplomat, and they can indeed earn a living this way. These people can also make a living based on the talents and abilities of others, as a theater agent or manage other people's money. This person is usually very attractive due to personal magnetism. Part of fortune in the ninth house is the house of education and traveling, and can unlock success when these people choose to become lifelong schoolers. This can literally mean a career as a teacher, professor, or researcher, but also is about vacations that require constant learning throughout one's life, like in medicine, psychology, and others. Of course, if the native chooses not to pursue higher education, success comes to them when they lead an unconventional life. They can end up writing books about their travels or even become a spiritual leader or expert in a more spiritual field like yoga and energy healing. Sometimes these natives find success as a mountain guide who knows how to take people through different and strange trails. People with displacement usually find expression through travel, philosophy, higher education, philosophical thought, spirituality, or publishing. They may find a fortune far from home. People can profit through and from people that are on distance, foreigners from other countries. Their studies bring insights to them which they use to help other people. There are people who can be natural clairvoyant as well. Most of these people labor are mental. They are using very well their mental abilities. Part of fortune in the 10th house, house of career and success. And these people can easily achieve the pinnacle of success according to society's standard of success. They often become millionaires and billionaires if they set their mind to it. Natives with this placement find success in conventional careers, and if they are a business person, they can even become the head of a company. The people with this placement know deep down that they must fulfill their role in society. They choose a field where they can be a professional person, the expert. These people need a place in the outside world where their status and position is high and their name is associated with the field that they are working in. This is the house of recognition and public standing, of career and ambition, of success and responsibility. This is the Capricorn house, so the people with this placement are not afraid to hard work and effort if there is a goal to be reached. Part of fortune in the 11th house. The 11th house is house of humanitarianism, inventions, community, networking, friends. And truly, the people have the capacity to change the world because they are able to have a big impact in the environment. But they usually choose not to blow their own horn and are only known within their community. People who made the lives of others much better. Natives with this placement shy away from shows of grandeur and ostentation. So fortune doesn't come to them in the literal sense, but through the community supporting them whenever they are in need. Sometimes they end up collecting a lot of tributes that are by themselves not very valuable, but represents the feelings and gratitude of those who gave them. So people with this placement are usually way ahead of the time in which they live when it comes to their mentality, their dreams, hopes, goals, and their view of the world. These people think in terms of brotherhood, altruistic unity, humanitarian values. They want to do things that benefit society as a whole. This is why they sometimes seem as a reformer, improving society from the cultural or spiritual values. They want better conditions for communities as well as for humanity. Part of fortune in the 12th house. 12th house is about spirituality and psyche abilities. And people with this placement are more often the best psychologists, leaving behind a solid legacy in the field. They are blessed with wisdom and the ability to see deeply into things, societies, and people's soul. Unfortunately, fortune doesn't come easily to those natives, but they never feel a lack in their life and had a solid support system, sometimes in the form of a family and other times in a religion community. The 12th house placement of part of fortune can also bring fame after death of the person. People with this placement have unique opportunity to transform or dissolve their own karma. These are people who has the gift of prophecy. Their dreams often give them answers. The instinct, intuition, and their flair for spirituality, mysticism, and fantasy can be very productive in movies, television, and works in fiction. Their enemy very often will change their attitude from hostility to neutrality and sometimes even to benevolence. These people are generally unaware of their good fortune. These people have also good luck in to be treated well by healthcare professionals. Now, look in your natal chart. See in which house do you have part of fortune. And for any questions and comments, please write below under this vlog. I wish you all good luck in the world. Bye bye.